People in UAE are sometimes very funny, you know. I don't know. It's like even after some people, even after being there for so many years, they still ask me stupid questions. Like, for example, this Khaleej Times article that came out. If you use VPN and you browse porn, you will be fined from 500,000 to 2 million dirhams. I didn't even notice that update at all. The only reason why I noticed it is I got so many messages from people that if I use VPN, will I get into trouble? Now, initially I was like, these are these are just like uneducated people who don't know stuff and all that. But when high profile individuals get in touch with me, or people who have stayed in UAE for many years, like, you know, people who I know, like, Loy, will I get in trouble? I'm like, what the? Are you serious? Like, you're talking about people who are educated. You're talking about people who have years and years of experience in UAE. They are not like uneducated people. These are like people who occupy senior level positions. They are asking me, like, will I be jailed? At first I was like, you know, I didn't know what to say, but then I realized, okay, fine, maybe there's a possibility that people don't know everything. Maybe, you know, like, not everyone's IT savvy. So I thought I'll address this issue. Now, I'm not a hardcore IT guy, but I have a little bit of knowledge, and I'll tell you a simple thing. Now, even if you use a VPN, okay, $100 VPN, never use a free VPN. Never use a free VPN. Remember, there is nothing for free. If someone gives you something for free, be it Facebook, be it Gmail, be it Google, they are harvesting your data. Okay, they are not there for charity. If you're using their service, they are taking something from you. Okay, either they are taking your privacy or your location. And Google and Facebook can keep saying, no, we don't take, and that's all bullshit. Okay, the simple clue for this is you get ads. The ads that you watch are very relevant to what you want. For example, I'll give a very simple thing. I'm planning to buy an industrial shelf. Okay, yesterday night I just searched industrial shelf. You know the shelves, no? I just searched on my iMac browser. Okay, on my iMac, on Google, I just checked industrial shelves. This morning when I woke up and I checked my Facebook, ads for industrial shelves were popping up on Facebook. Then when I went to YouTube, ads for shelves were popping up there. Instagram, storage units. I mean, all of a sudden, the only thing I'm getting is shelves. So how did they know that, oh, Loy would be interested to buy a shelf? Like, when I was, you know, if you type anything for search, you'll get exactly that on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the ads. So they take your data. So anything for free is never for free. Okay, so now if you pay, let's say you're paying $100 and you get any NordVPN, ExpressVPN. Now, you might be thinking, oh, fuck, I took $100 and I'm secure, I'm safe. Nobody can, search me. See, it's a little common sense. I want you to imagine you spend $100 and you bought a knife. Okay, $100 you bought a knife. And one guy has spent $10,000 and he has bought a titanium knife. And you both are going to check which knife is stronger. Now, which knife do you think would be stronger? Obviously, the person who has spent $10,000, obviously that must be something, right? Let's say, for example, you're buying a car. One guy spent 10,000, say, dirhams. He bought a car. Another guy spends $500,000. The guy who spent $500,000, obviously that car should be stronger, faster, luxurious. You know, I'll tell you, I realized this when once my, the Toyota Echo, my Toyota Echo car, I was looking the other side and by mistake I pressed accelerator. I went and hit a car. The car in front of me was a Jaguar. I'll tell you, my Toyota Echo, it looked like someone, I rammed into it at 100 kilometers an hour. The Jaguar didn't even have a fucking dent. It just had a scratch, a small scratch. My Echo was smashed. I hit the car and my car was smashed. His car, nothing. So, you know, the point I'm trying to tell you is, when you pay more money, obviously you get better service. But now it comes to an VPN, Express, Nord, whatever VPN, you are spending $100. Now, the government doesn't spend $100 for its IT security and for its IT professionals. They spend millions of dollars. They spend billions on weapons. So your $100 versus their $1 billion, you think you'll be able to outsmart them? It's like these idiots who'd say, I've mastered YouTube's algorithm, or I'm a SEO, I know Google's algorithm. Yeah, who the fuck are you fooling, man? If you could decipher Google's algorithm, why don't you take part in one of their hackathons, this thing where they give you a prize money of $1 million. They give you $1 million if you can hack into their system. Because you're exposing the vulnerabilities, they'll pay you cash. Why are you not getting $1 million? Because you're talking shit. So understand this much. Your $100 versus their $1 billion, it's a joke. Okay? So no matter what VPN you have, no matter what firewall you have, no matter whether you have WhatsApp, Signal, Proton Mail, whatever, if the government wants to hack into your system, it's a click of a finger. Okay? They can easily do it. I've spoken to hackers. I have friends who are hackers. They get paid very big sums of money. Very big. Okay? 50,000 dirhams and above. And their job is 24/7 just hacking. Now the question is, shit, Roy, oh shit, they can hack into it. Relax the fuck out. I'll tell you why. Now in UAE alone, there are 9 million people. Okay, 9 million. Now the UAE government, let's say, has 1,000 people, 1,000 employees. And these 1,000 people, they all are busy, they are doing their work. You seriously think instead of focusing on the Houthi rebels, instead of focusing on international threats, instead of focusing on Al Jazeera, instead of focusing on smugglers, billion-dollar crimes, drugs, they are going to sit and focus on Ramu, who's sitting in a small accommodation, watching watching a nice teen porn. He's watching a porno, and they are going to stop work that is of national security, that is worth billions of dollars, and they're going to focus on Ramu because he's watching porn, doggy porn. So what do you think the UAE government is going to do? The UAE government is going to ask, hey guys, we have to go and secure that location. He's watching porn, teen porn, doggy porn, shit, donkey porn. Fuck, Abdullah is watching donkey porn. Mark is watching lesbian porn. Fuck, we have to surround the parameters. And they'll take 20, 30 of their officers, surround your buildings. Get down, motherfucker! And they're going to shoot and get you to be, arrested. You seriously, where are your fucking brains, man? You seriously think the government is interested to know what fucking porn you're watching? Use your fucking head, yeah. I mean, there are 9 million people. Let's assume 6 million or 5 million are watching porn, they're going to arrest all the 5 million and put them in jail? Here's a better question for you to think. Why is it that there are so many prostitutes in Dera, so many massage parlors all across, whether Sharjah, whether International City, whether Abu Dhabi, there are hookers, there are call girls, there are websites which is like Dubai Escorts, Dubai Call Girls, UAE Massage. You just have to use your VPN and check all this. Why they're not arresting all these people? In Jumeirah, how many sex parties, how many orgies are going on? Why they're not arresting all this? They're going to catch you watching porn. Oh, hey, arrest that guy. He's playing with his dick. Oh. Come on, man. Use your fucking brains, yeah. It's like talking to children. Oh, they're going to fine you 2 million dirhams for watching donkey porn. Oh, he was watching a donkey porn. Shit, yeah. Shit. He was watching. He saw the donkey's vagina. She. Please use common sense. At least ask yourself, are you... You know, I got so pissed off with one guy. I told him, see, listen, you're not so important that the whole fucking government is going to sit and focus on which fucking porn you watched. Oh, large dicks. Oh, they're going to arrest you for watching large black dicks. People have better things to do in life, man. When will you fucking grow up? Listen, UAE is, it has more important things to do than to worry about, did you see donkey porn, dog porn, teen porn, this porn, that porn. The only reason they put out these publications is to keep people in fear and check that, listen, don't commercially run a business where you're doing something illegal. If you're doing something privately, whether it is shagging a girl or a guy, whether it is, you know, watching porn, whether it is downloading movies illegally or whatever, as long as you don't commercially sell this service, nobody cares. You watch your porn, you do your VPN privately, you chat with other girls, you watch your movies privately. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to come to your house and like Samuel Jackson and say, you know, get down, motherfucker, get down, you know. Then sometimes I feel I'm talking to children, you know. So relax, just relax. Some people are worried, "Lo, I watched your video. Is the police going to arrest me?" You just watched my fucking video. Why would they arrest you? "Lo, I'm afraid to like your video." Yeah, for liking my video, they're going to arrest you? "Lo, how do I make the payment to you? What if I get caught by the FBI, Interpol?" My dear, you're taking my service for a resume, for an interview, for a job. What are you talking? I hardly have 30,000 subscribers. You think the government that has to focus on billions of dollars is going to worry about a piddly guy with 30,000 subscribers, where some of my haters, they say, oh, he gets only 500 views a video. 500 fucking views a video. You think they're going to, mobilize their resources and ask Interpol, CIA, FBI, all to come and, oh, catch this, 500 views. If that was the case, why don't they shut down Al Jazeera, man? Sometimes you need to use common sense. Up here, common sense. That's all I request you. Anyway, since some of you, I guess, are not internet savvy, you wanted to know the answer for this, I thought I would answer it. So I hope this answers your question. Stop getting fucking worried. VPN, if you do anything privately with your VPN, nobody's going to arrest you. Nobody's going to put you behind bars. Nobody's going to jail you. Relax. They have other important things to do, and you're not so important to the economy, to the political climate. You're not so great. They're just for watching some fucking porn. Threesome, foursome, orgy. Nobody's. And people are like, Roy, I want to send you an email. I've created this fake email account. I'll send it to you via Proton Mail and through a firewall with a VPN. and an encoded message which will self-destruct with a password. Fucking hell, man. You people are fucking paranoid. You're watching too many fucking James Bond movies, man. It just, people, even when they send me a message, hello, sometimes, Loy, I've sent it via firewall, through a VPN, through Signal, creating a fake Gmail account with a new phone number. And what are they sending me? Emirates Airlines is going in a loss. Okay, bye. And they delete the message. Some people, they're so funny. Hi, Eloy, how are you? And they delete. They delete, what's up? Hi, Eloy, how are you? Delete. I want to ask you something. Delete. And then some other people, they actually buy a SIM card from somebody else. They send it to me via India, via South Africa, via... Relax, just relax. As long as you're not a threat to the ruling family, to the national security of the country, sharing a news link will not get you arrested. Watching the video will not get you arrested. Liking a video will not get you arrested. And yes, watching porn will not get you a jail of of years and years with 2 million dirhams fine. Just imagine if they jail all the 9 million people in UAE or 5 million in UAE, they jail them for watching porn. Okay? I hope this answers your question. Relax the fuck out and chill. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is me signing off. Please take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.